They're a little finicky though, so seen plenty on the sounder, and trying to get them to bite and raise them has been a bit of an issue. So using the old drop back, where you just sort of grab the lure and give it a good jig and then drop it back and then give it a good yank, and it rattles like crazy. Oh, he's starting to play up now. I think he just realised he's hooked, and after giving it a good blat like that, they then they see that thing rattle on it, and it just bloody inspires that urge to chase, and then they go ahead and grab it, and that's all they've got to do. Alright, got him coming up now. Feels like he's got a little bit of weight to him. He didn't at first, but that was really tricky, this bass. He's not a bad sized fish, probably about a 40. Maybe not quite. 35. Got my other line, but that's okay, I'm happy with that. So we've just found ourselves a nice patch. We had fish on the sounder everywhere. We just got a 40. We're going to actually sort of troll this area and see if we can actually pick up a few more fish. It looked like there could have been some really good fish down there. You mark them on the sounder, you return to where they were, gone. It's because they're actively feeding, they're moving around. So in those particular cases, you can drift with the wind and use baits and try and jig them. But of course it depends upon if they're travelling through at the time. In those particular instances, I find it's best to actually keep trolling when we're using very large hard bodies at the moment, of the sharp point variety, and that's just simply because they're getting down in depth and actually being able to get down there, and they're representing the bait profile of what a lot of these bass are actually chewing on. So it is relatively early afternoon. You can see the sun's still quite high, so we're expecting the bite to probably hot up as the sun gets down a little bit lower, but been particularly finding the drop back, which is where you're jigging the rod and then letting it drop back, then giving it another good jig, and getting that internal rattle activating seems to be really stirring them up. So we'll get back to it, see if we can't get a few more. Oh yeah, on the drop back. Yet again. Good fish. You can see him on the sounder, and what we're doing is just a slow troll over top, like 1 or 2 k's an hour, and giving the lure a twitch as we go. Oh, he's a good fish too, he's running. So there looks to be a big set of weed beds under there, and they're basically sitting in the weed ready to ambush, and because the bait fish obviously looks like it's in trouble, so they tend to be sitting there ready to go. Oh, good fish too. Doggo there. Might just get that net ready, I think. That was on the white sharp point. There's a good fish. Not a 50, but a good 45. There ain't nothing wrong with a fish like that. The old white sharp point doing it again. Oh yes, and we're on. Nice fish too. Ran like a freight train. Got some serious weight to him. This is a bass, could be a good size fish. Alright, you gotta love it when there's some good fish around. And again, that was just on the bit of a drop off there at about 18 metres of water. So expecting old mate to go a bit crazy soon as we get him up and in. Oh, you love it when you can feel those really big head shakes. That's good, that's what we want. So give it time to steady down and take it nice and easy and just play the fish out. It's got some nice big head shakes going on there, which is always a good sign. Got the feeling though, could be foul hook sideways. So we'll see how we go. Got him coming up there now. I don't know about you guys, but that's a stonking fish. Come in here, baby. And that's what we're talking about here at North Pine. Massive bass. So how fat is this big girl? That is a stonking bass. And I reckon she's definitely over a 50, probably nudging 53, 54. So I think we'll put her on the mat and check her out. And late in the day, he's got a bit of weight to him. And I'm heading into the sticks here. Oh, right, I'm gonna have to come away from these trees here. Right on dark. Beautiful. Oh man. Woo-wee. That's another 50. That is a stonking fish. Oh yeah, baby. That's why we come to North Pine. We've had quite a bit of wind today. We scored ourselves a 50 and we came out hunting for big bass and we found them. So I would suggest mission accomplished. I think time for a hard-earned beer. So till next time, Skull Draggers, enjoy your time out on the water, get out and fish.